morning. This is Ozarks, Fox AM.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. On this shot. But this is producer Jake. And for those of you who don't know,
Hey. Yeah.
Jeremy's recovering from an appendectomy, so he will be joining us shortly via Zoom.
All right.
This is going to be a weird show today, so bear with us, and hopefully you have fun. Take it away.
And good thing we're all weirdos. So.
Good morning, y'all. Thanks for joining us here at Ozarks Fox AM. It's a new crew because we're filling in for Jeremy. Jake likes to use weird words, but that means
I like words.
his appendix was
Appendicitis?
appendectomy.
What
Yeah.
I've never.
was weird.
That was fancy words.
Dr. Jake.
I've never said that in
Well,
conversation
hey,
before.
You're always sitting in
Yeah.
for Jeremy.
Yes.
Yes, I am Ingrid Fair, and
I'm Paula Mason. So we've done it a couple of times.
we have, and not without Annette, which we call Jeremy Annette, but
Oh, of course,
you know,
of course.
live without Annette, get it?
Oh,
Without a net.
got it.
Van Halen.
Got it. I was like,
Thank you all so much for being
that?
here.
yeah. So we're gonna have a lot
I
of
laid
fun.
it up, and you
Yes.
When they say weird, they look the four of us up.
It took four of us to replace one Jeremy.
And I'm Jeremy Rabe's appendix. Just kidding, I'm not. I'm here today. Jeremy's appendix is not here. Nor is it anywhere.
We did
No.
talk to him, and he said he felt like he's been working out. So he's got he's got a 1-pack now.
A one-pack.
A 1-pack. Yeah.
All right, that checks out.
We're working for 5 more, but.
We'll get there. We'll get
It'll
there
take some
eventually.
time. It'll take some time.
So this was a surprise for you guys when he called and said, "Can you come in on Monday?" Were either of you scheduled to be here?
I was
before?
scheduled.
You were scheduled.
I
and then
was
he
not.
called you to help out.
I'm
Yes.
his emergency contact.
Okay.
Ice Ingrid is what it says in the phone contact.
How lovely. I have loved to see how Jeremy can call up some friends to come help him out on the show. It's not hard to do, though, because this is a fun show.
It is.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
And there's often food, so that helps, too.
It is. And anybody that follows Jeremy on Facebook or on social media, how can he look so good before surgery, after surgery? I'm guessing during surgery.
It's not fair.
It is not okay.
It's not fair to any of us. Like, would we look that good during surgery? Probably not. But, you know, he's right here right now in the virtual.
joining
Look
us.
at him. He's all dressed.
Speaking of,
Jeremy.
I got dressed for you guys. Good morning.
I can't hear him.
you should be in bed,
got
resting,
dressed.
drinking some tea. I don't know what you're allowed to drink and eat, but man, you are up and at 'em and working early this morning.
Well, here's the thing, guys. I was like, I was texting Jake and Shannon yesterday, and I hope you guys can hear me. If you can't, I'll figure out some audio.
We got you.
Okay, good deal. I love my job and I love the people, and I did not want to miss work. So Jake was like, "Can you zoom in?" And I said, "I would love to zoom in from my house, from my kitchen." And so I'm zooming in, and I wanted to be here so bad. I wanted to be at work, but I'm going to go to a doctor's appointment today at 11 to get cleared off to come back to work.
Jeremy, do you need me to come over there and make you anything? Are you all right?
I could use some chicken noodle soup.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I'd like
Yeah.
to see what kind of pants he has on. Does he have pajama pants on?
Yeah, let's
You
see that
probably
man.
have pajama pants, don't you?
Natalie, how dare you? Because guess what? I am wearing sweatpants right now.
Yes!
Nice socks.
You called me out. I'm not even wearing shoes. And by the way, I probably should have done that because the doctor told me my abdomen is very, very sore right now. So I'm not supposed to lift or do anything for 2 weeks. And I feel like I've been, like punched in the gut by like Rocky, like a million times. It hurts so bad. And quick note too, guys, I won't show a close up, but they gave me a picture of my appendix inside my body.
Oh my gosh.
Was it a boy or a girl?
Graphic images if you're watching at home. If you're if you're having breakfast or something. Show us.
Yeah, I didn't want to show a close up, but
I
this
see.
is actually them in my body taking out the appendix.
Taking it out.
Hey.
Can you see it? Oh,
Question from our lovely guest host today. Is it a boy or a girl?
it is. Oh, it's gender neutral. I did not know.
And how
All
much
right.
did that thing weigh?
There you go. There you go.
Here's what I'm most upset because they showed me they found it, they got it, and they put it in this bag, and then they ripped it out of my body. I have three puncture marks from the procedure, the laparoscopic procedure. They didn't let me keep it. They put it in a bag and they threw it. I don't know what they did with it. Where is it?
Wow, interesting. So you wanted to keep it.
Were you gonna plant it in the backyard?
Well, I was planning on putting it in a jar in my kitchen.
Right in the kitchen next to the.
And your beautiful kitchen, by the way.
Thank you, by the way. I am in my kitchen this morning. I was setting up yesterday because I had to clean. Because when Jake said we're doing a Zoom, I'm like, I got to clean my kitchen. So I've been trying to hold my abdomen while cleaning the kitchen.
You are not allowed to do anything, Jeremy. Don't be saying that out to the public. The doctors might be watching and they'll say, Jeremy, you can't be doing anything.
That's right, Jeremy.
I do feel bad, guys, because you know me and my personality. I can't just sit still. It was very, very hard. Even yesterday when I was home to just sit here and rest. I tried to lay down, but I was like, oh, there's things I need to do. But it was so hard because my personality is I want to do things, but I was trying to make myself just rest because I've never had surgery before. I posted that. I was like, I've never had surgery. I've never been under. I was scared if you could have seen me in the doctor's office, I was sobbing, crying, talking to my mom. So I'm like, I want to wake up. I want to wake up.
I would have loved to see that.
Jeremy, this is a weird show where we're going to break the fourth wall. I don't know how to segue from that, but let's go to headlines.
All right, let's go to
Check
headlines
back in
then.
with Jeremy later in the show. Is that right?
Yeah, next segment, we'll get a health update.
All right, another one.
Check back in with Jeremy here in a little
Yes,
bit.
we will. Jeremy, you rest, don't move a muscle. You have one less muscle now. I don't know if an appendix is a muscle, but whatever. We'll check in with Jeremy in just a couple of minutes. We sure will. It's headlines time now, though. Here's something Jeremy could perhaps do while he's at home, is try to get one of his lovely rescue pets named as the new spokes bunny for Cadbury. How about that? Doesn't matter what type of animal your pet is, as long as they're a rescue. Just got to get some bunny ears, throw them on your animal friend, submit a photo of them to be a candidate to Cadbury. The chocolate company will reward the winner with an Easter commercial appearance and $5,000, along with $5,000 more to donate to the charity of their choice, the shelter of their choice, that is. Once submissions end on February 23rd, the public will vote on their favorite wannabe bunny. And Jeremy, you're still here. Great. Which of your lovely pets would you choose to be the Cadbury bunny?
I would probably bring. Now, here's the thing. Here's the other bad thing. I can't lift my dogs too. Like for 2 weeks, I can't even lift my dogs.
Yeah.
I would lift my dog up if I could, but I think I'd submit little Miss Whitney Houston. She's very calm and very cute, and she's white like a bunny.
Okay.
Ingrid, you also have many
10,000
pets,
dogs.
Yeah,
yes.
there you go.
Yes. But I mean, wouldn't we all agree Kitty would be the
Yes.
perfect spokes bunny?
Yeah. And she already has experience with the public and TV, and she's been here.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. Well,
I would agree. You should absolutely submit her.
Let's do it. Let's do it
got a
as a
chance.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
I
our
actually
group.
have a costume for my dog. That's
You
a
do?
rabbit. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's an Easter bunny. Little
Cadbury
chihuahua
bunny.
with the white Easter bunny outfit.
Well, you know, it might be a good day to get the dogs out, take them for a walk, as we are going to have even nicer weather than we did yesterday. Jeremy couldn't enjoy it. He was indoors. But Natalie, another gorgeous day today, and for President's Day.
It is. Hopefully all of our viewers have a day off. I mean, we're here working hard,
This
but
guy does.
gorgeous.
Yeah. I hope those who do have a day off enjoy it for us.
Yes,
We
right.
have
And
to
you know
work.
what? When we get off work, guys, we need to get outside and enjoy it somehow. Even if it's just a walk around the building, that's what we need to do.